In the next 100 years, there's a 1 in 14,000 chance that humans will go extinct. Shocked? So are we. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? The very thought that our existence, replete with all its triumphs and tragedies, could be wiped out within a century. This isn't some dystopian fantasy, it's a statistical reality. So, what's pushing us to the brink? Well, a multitude of factors actually. We're looking at threats from within and beyond our planet. Climate change, for instance, is no longer a distant concern. It's here, and it's changing our world in ways we're still struggling to fully understand. Then there's the specter of nuclear war. The Cold War may be over, but the nuclear threat is far from extinguished. Add to that the ever-present danger of pandemics, much like the one we're grappling with right now. And let's not forget the potential threats from the rapid advancement of artificial intelligence. So where does that leave us? On the precipice of uncertainty, staring into the abyss. But what are the most likely scenarios that could lead us to this dismal end? Let's find out. Former Google CEO Eric Schmidt recently warned about the potential dangers of artificial intelligence. As we delve deeper into the realm of AI, it's crucial to understand both its potential benefits and the risks it poses. Artificial intelligence has the capability to revolutionize numerous sectors of society. Schmidt emphasizes the positive impact AI could have, particularly on healthcare and education. Picture a world where AI could predict health crises before they happen, or where personalized learning is the norm, not the exception, thanks to intelligent algorithms that adapt to each student's unique learning style. But this promising future doesn't come without its perils. With the rise of AI, we also face challenges that could have far-reaching implications. Disinformation, for instance, can be spread more efficiently and convincingly with the help of AI technologies. This could lead to misinformation campaigns that manipulate public opinion, with potentially devastating consequences for democracies worldwide. Cyber attacks, another significant threat posed by AI, could become increasingly sophisticated. Imagine hackers armed with AI tools capable of breaching even the most secure systems, causing chaos and destruction in their wake. In a world where everything from our personal data to critical infrastructure is online, this is a risk we cannot afford to overlook. The manipulation of democracies is another potential danger. AI could be used to influence elections, either through the spread of false information or by tampering with electronic voting systems. In a world where the integrity of our democratic process is paramount, such threats cannot be taken lightly. In the wake of these concerns, tech leaders have called for a pause on research into AI systems with human competitive intelligence. They urge the development of safety protocols overseen by independent experts to ensure that our pursuit of technological advancement does not lead us down a path of destruction. So the question remains, could AI be our downfall or our salvation? As we continue to explore the possibilities and confront the challenges of artificial intelligence, only time will tell. The Earth is heating up, and it's happening faster than we thought. Picture a pot of water gradually coming to a boil. That's our planet right now. With every passing year, the average global temperature inches upward, setting new records. It's not just about the discomfort of a hotter summer day. This steady rise in temperature is causing a domino effect of catastrophic changes. Let's take a look at the impacts of global warming. The polar ice caps are melting at an alarming rate, causing sea levels to rise. This threatens coastal cities and islands, displacing millions of people. But it doesn't stop there. The melting ice is also disrupting ocean currents, which in turn affects weather patterns and marine life. Rising temperatures also mean more extreme weather events. We're talking about hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods becoming more frequent and more destructive. Droughts are becoming longer and more severe, leading to widespread crop failure and water shortages. Forests are drying out and becoming more susceptible to devastating wildfires. These changes aren't just bad for the environment, they're bad for us, for humans. We depend on a stable climate and healthy ecosystems for our survival. As the climate changes, we're seeing an increase in heat-related illnesses and deaths. Diseases that were once confined to tropical areas are now spreading to new regions. Food and water shortages are leading to conflict and displacement. And here's the kicker. These changes are likely irreversible. Even if we were to stop all greenhouse gas emissions today, the planet would continue to warm for centuries. That's how much heat we've already trapped in our atmosphere. But it's not all doom and gloom. There's still hope. Scientists are working tirelessly to understand and mitigate the impacts of climate change. Innovators are developing new technologies to reduce our carbon footprint. Policymakers are starting to recognize the urgency of the situation and take action. However, it's not just up to them. It's up to all of us. We need to change the way we live, the way we consume, the way we think about our relationship with the planet. Our only home is under threat. It's time we take notice. The threat of nuclear war is not a thing of the past. In fact, it's more real than ever. As we delve into this chilling topic, let's remember that today there are around 9 countries known to possess nuclear weapons. Collectively, they harbor an estimated 13,000 active warheads. To put this into perspective, just a fraction of these could wipe out humanity as we know it. The potential for a nuclear war to cause human extinction is not far-fetched. The immediate effects of a nuclear explosion are devastating enough, with a lethal combination of intense heat, pressure wave, and immediate radiation. But the horror doesn't stop there. The aftermath of a nuclear war is even more catastrophic. Picture a nuclear winter, a period of abnormal cold and darkness predicted to follow a large-scale nuclear war. The smoke from the fires caused by nuclear explosions would block out sunlight, dramatically cool the Earth's surface, and cause a sharp drop in global temperatures. This could last for months, even years, leading to crop failures and famine on a global scale. Then there's radiation sickness, a serious illness that can occur when the body absorbs a high dose of radiation, often from a nuclear explosion. Symptoms can range from nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea to more serious health effects such as cancer, seizures, and even death. And let's not forget the long-term environmental devastation. The radioactive fallout would contaminate water sources, soil, and air, making vast areas of the planet uninhabitable for hundreds of years. In short, a nuclear war could lead to a domino effect of disasters that could ultimately wipe out humanity. The unfortunate truth is that the tools for this destruction are already in place, and the risk of their use, whether intentional or accidental, remains. As we continue to advance technologically and politically, it's crucial that we also advance in our efforts to prevent such a catastrophe. The stakes are simply too high to ignore. A nuclear war could be the end of us all. It's a threat we can't ignore. The COVID-19 pandemic has shown us how vulnerable we are to infectious diseases. It has swept across the globe, taking millions of lives and bringing societies to a standstill. But as devastating as it has been, it's also a stark reminder of our fragility in the face of nature's microscopic assassins. Imagine for a moment a virus far more lethal than COVID-19, one that spreads like wildfire, resistant to all known treatments. This isn't the stuff of science fiction. It's a very real possibility. It's happened before in our history. The Spanish flu in the early 20th century infected around a third of the global population and caused tens of millions of deaths. And that was before the age of mass air travel and global interconnectedness. We live in a world where we are more connected than ever before. This connectivity has brought us countless benefits, but it also means that a deadly pathogen can spread around the world in a matter of days. The potential for a global pandemic that could cause widespread death and suffering is a chilling reality. Moreover, the impact of such a pandemic wouldn't just be measured in lives lost. The societal upheaval could be catastrophic. Economies would crumble. Social order could break down. The very fabric of our civilization could be torn apart. But it's not all doom and gloom. There's a lot we can do to prepare for and mitigate the impact of future pandemics. We can invest in healthcare systems, in research and development of new treatments and vaccines. We can implement better disease surveillance and early warning systems. And we can educate the public about the importance of hygiene and vaccination. Pandemics are a clear and present danger. We must be prepared for the worst. But with foresight, planning, and the collective will of humanity, we can face this challenge head-on. The future of our species may depend on it. We've explored the potential threats to our existence, and the picture isn't pretty. From the AI apocalypse, where artificial intelligence spirals out of control, to the climate catastrophe, brought on by our own neglect of the environment. We've journeyed into the chilling prospect of a nuclear nightmare and examined the probability of pandemics, those invisible enemies that can bring humanity to its knees. These aren't just fantastical scenarios plucked from science fiction. As recent news events have shown, the risks are real and pressing. The question is, what can we do about it? Each one of us holds a piece of the puzzle. It's through our collective action that we can steer the course away from these doomsday scenarios. Whether it's advocating for safe AI practices, living sustainably, supporting diplomatic solutions over nuclear warfare, or promoting public health measures, your actions matter. Remember, your future is in your hands. Don't forget to subscribe for more hard-hitting facts and insights. Stay informed, stay safe.